Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Today we're talking about Stephen A. Smith, because earlier he was on Sherri Shepherd's show, you guys, basically bashing Rihanna, you guys. Basically bashing Rihanna and saying she's no Beyonce and that she's not really going to do a good job at the Super Bowl and that, but then tried to walk it back by saying, but she's still amazing, but she's no Beyonce. That's just like, Beyonce's in one lane and Michael Jackson's in another lane. I don't even know why Michael Jackson was being even brought up in the same sentence, you guys. But nonetheless, before I even recorded the video that I was going to drag Stephen A. Smith for, the Navy already did it for me, you guys. There was already enough backlash about, Stephen A. Smith's comments, who continues to just dig himself a grave, you guys, just digs himself a hole every time he is bashing these black celebrities and these black athletes. And this is no different, you guys. This is no different. And so basically the original quote was, ladies and gentlemen, Rihanna's a lot of things. She's spectacular, actually, and congratulations on new mamahood. There's one thing she's not. She ain't Beyonce, right? So that obviously was just not okay, right? And then he tried to, I guess, throw a dig and say everybody ain't Sherri Shepherd, but somebody could throw a dig and say everybody's not Wendy Williams, right? So there's that. So anyways, after lots of backlash, he is now, walking back his comments, and he has like a little bit of an apology. I don't really consider it an apology, but I'll tell you what he says, right? Saying basically, I want Rihanna to know that you are a superstar, you are sensational, and you're spectacular, you're no joke, you're a worthy person to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show. Stephen A. Smith said on Wednesday, he clarified his words, saying he personally believes Beyonce's performance was so iconic that anyone who gets the opportunity to do the halftime show will have to, quote, measure up to that. Seriously, Stephen A.? So he's still bashing Rihanna, basically trying to diminish what her performance is going to be before even seeing it next month, you guys. And then he says, I meant as no disrespect to Rihanna. I know she's phenomenal and she's my sister. No, she's not, you guys. You don't bash your sister like this. Nothing but love for her, but Beyonce is my sister too. Seriously? Really? Really, Stephen A.? And so then he ends his apology by saying he knows Rihanna will do her thing next month and he is looking forward to watching her perform. No. You got dragged back and forth for your comments, Stephen A. That's what happened, right? This isn't even an apology, really, right? Where is the I am sorry? Does anybody see where it actually says that Stephen A. Smith is sorry? I'm sorry. Did I miss something? Where it said that I am sorry for making the comments that I made, and you still threw a dig in here as well. You still threw a dig in here as well to still make this about Beyonce, right? And this is the problem, and this is why we continue to struggle as the black community, is because we can never let anybody have their own lane, right? There only has to be one, right? That we hype up over everybody else and diminish other people. And this is why we continue to have the struggles that we have, because we cannot let each individual be their own entity, right? Nobody is expecting Rihanna to have a quote-unquote Beyonce type of performance. If you are a Rihanna fan, if you are a Navy, if you are familiar with Rihanna and her performances, you are not going to be, expected to see a high-powered and high-energy dance routine for 2 hours, right? So, but it's disrespectful because Rihanna has 14 number one hits, you guys. Rihanna has 14 number one hits, and you can be a great performer, you guys, and not have the discography or the catalog to back it up, right? You can have great performances full of pyrotechnics, fireworks, people falling from the sky, you guys, and not have the catalog to match it, right? Not have the catalog, maybe have a couple of number one hits or what have you, and the rest is filler, you guys. So it is disrespectful to not even give Rihanna the grace and the opportunity to show you what she's about to billions of people all over the world for, a 10 to 15 minute performance coming up here next month in February. And Stephen A. Smith is already preemptively bashing Rihanna. already preemptively bashing Rihanna and then trying to say in the end of it that that's still his sister. No, 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 no. Right? Like, this is just so inappropriate, you guys. It's so inappropriate. It is out of bounds. I don't think Stephen A. Smith is getting dragged enough, to be honest with you, because it's just completely insensitive, you guys. It is completely insensitive, and how dare you try to compare Rihanna against Beyonce, or Beyonce against Rihanna. Two completely different artists, you guys. Two completely different artistry and two completely different types of music they put out, you guys. So to even, put something out there like this, right? You were asking to get dragged. You were asking for backlash, Stephen A. It wasn't serious to do all that, right? Let Rihanna stand on her own. Let Rihanna present to you her own Super Bowl halftime performance without you having to put Beyonce out there or setting Beyonce level expectation for Rihanna when it's a completely different artist. How about that? Right? And you guys don't do this with anybody else, you guys, right? You guys do not do this with anyone else, but you guys stay trying to do this with black artists, right? You, for some reason, want to compare Usher and Chris Brown a million times over. You guys want to compare Beyonce and Rihanna a million times over, you guys, and it's not the same thing. It is not the same thing at all, you guys. Where are the similarities between Rihanna and Beyonce is what I want to know, you guys. What are the similarities, right? Beyonce got her start in a girl group and everything else, right? Rihanna's always been a solo artist. Beyonce is always known for, her high-powered, high-tech, dancing performances. That is not the lane that Rihanna has been in, you guys. So to completely diminish her before we've even have an opportunity to see what she is going to bring to the Super Bowl halftime show is a complete and utter insult, you guys. And it's an utter disgrace, you guys. And we have to stop hating on each other like this, and we have to stop diminishing each other and putting people down and making it seem as though there's only Beyonce that is allowed to have all this praise and all this admiration, and nobody else that is a black celebrity, that is a black entertainer, is allowed to have their own level of success, is not allowed to be at the top of their own game, right? And you're already putting out this negative energy, right? You're already putting out this negativity, right? And I already know there's going to be something backhanded, whether or not Rihanna does a good Super Bowl halftime performance or not, right? It's already being set up, right? By Stephen A. So there is that. And people wonder why Rihanna refused to do the Super Bowl for so many years. People wondered why Rihanna refused to do the Super Bowl, refused to perform at the Super Bowl, because there was so much disrespect like this, right? Whether it was people diminishing, her domestic violence and still trying to play her song, even though basically propping up domestic abusers in the NFL who were not getting in trouble at the time. And now she is finally announced as the halftime performer, and Stephen A., who works for a network that is promoting the NFL, is bashing the Super Bowl halftime artist. Make it make sense, you guys. Make it make sense. I am sorry, but Beyonce can't perform at the Super Bowl every year, Stephen A., and normally that's not even realistic in the history of Super Bowl performances if we want to keep it a buck, right? But it's just utterly disgusting, you guys. It is utterly disgusting. Let Rihanna do what she's going to do with her 14 number one hits. I am sure nobody is going to be bored. And let her performance stand alone. Let her performance stand for itself. We don't need comparisons to Beyonce. We don't need comparisons to Michael Jackson. Just let Rihanna stand alone and let her bring her own uniqueness to the Super Bowl, you guys. But for those of you who are expecting some type of Beyonce type of performance from Rihanna, you need to re-examine some things, you guys, because it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same thing. Beyonce has her own lane. Rihanna has her own lane. And that's on period, you guys. But trying to, lift someone above another to bring another person down, we got to stop doing that, you guys. We have to stop doing that. It is not okay. So there is that. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.